I spoke with him. Well, thank you. Good evening, Amra. I spoke with him maybe 8 hours ago, and he is in an immigration holding facility at the airport. They will not let him enter the country. And this morning, before they were able to kick him out of the country, we had our lawyers file an injunction, and it's going to take 2 to 3 days to get it in front of a judge. So until that time, he'll have to remain at the airport.
So, your father, why is he trying to go to Japan now?
Well, our organization, the Dolphin Project, has been going for over 10 years to Taiji, Japan during the dolphin hunting season. And we go to monitor the hunts. And you can go on our website or our social media, and we live stream actually every day what's going on when the boats go in, when they come out. We are testing the dolphin meat for mercury poisoning and working with Japanese activists to get the word out about this dolphin meat and this dolphin hunt.
I'd imagine your father has had a difficult time trying to get into the country in the past, correct? I mean, he's obviously someone who's very well known to Japanese officials. When you say he was going to monitor the hunt, I mean, is this something that he expected to happen at the airport?
He did. I mean, typically since the movie The Cove came out and gained international acclaim, when he goes, he's usually detained for an hour or two, and they ask him the same questions about where he's going and why he's in Japan, but he's always gotten in. He's never had this problem before. This is a new thing.
So it'll take a couple days before a decision is made. I mean, where do things stand right now? Because you said an injunction was filed.
Yeah, well, we filed a formal injunction with the objection with the Minister of Justice, and if he had been deported, there's a good chance for up to 5 years he could not re-enter the country, and there's no reason for them not to let him come into the country.
Now, I understand that his lawyer says that Japanese officials say that, they believe that he is closely affiliated with this group, Sea Shepherd, which is an anti-whaling group, and they've, I guess, have used violent tactics in the past. But your father denies any kind of relationship or affiliation with Sea Shepherd?
Yeah, he has no affiliation with Sea Shepherd, and he has started the Dolphin Project in Earth Day 1970, so he's been doing this for now well over 40 years. They also claim that he made the movie The Cove, which is also not true. He was just the protagonist in the movie. He was not the filmmaker.
But speaking of The Cove, I mean, it's been 7 years now since The Cove won Best Documentary at the Academy Awards. Just looking back at those 7 years and the work that your father has done with other, activists, what kind of impact has this documentary had on the whaling industry? I mean, has it lessened demand?
Well, definitely. And it's two different things. Like, traditionally, whaling goes back very, very far in Taiji, but dolphin hunting is not something that's traditional. Everything that is killed and slaughtered inside the cove is a dolphin, and that started in the 1950s. It's not part of their culture or tradition. And in fact, the dolphin meat is tainted with mercury. When we first got there, they were giving it away for free to the school system. They have stopped doing that, and we've seen the amount of dolphins probably cut in half that are being killed. And our monitors on the ground are noticing that in the markets, they're selling frozen dolphin meat from last year that they can't even sell because nobody wants this tainted dolphin meat.
So what does this mean for your father's efforts if he's not going to be allowed back into Japan, possibly, if he's banned from the country?
Well, right now it's having the opposite effect because it's bringing worldwide attention to the very thing that Japan is desperately trying to hide. And at this point, they've run out of excuses on why this slaughter even exists. And so they're just completely trying to cover it up. If you go to the cove now, there's tarps covering the area where they slaughter the dolphins. And they actually, when they kill them, they put a spike in their head, and they put a cork in to actually stop the blood coming out. So you can't go through those shots of the cove filling full of blood. And we're hoping people can go to, if they're interested in this subject, they can go to our website, dolphinproject.com. There's a big button. You can click Take Action. We're obviously mounting a major legal defense, and we need help with a legal defense fund. So we're appealing to the general public to help.
Got it. We'll make sure we have your website there on the screen. Lincoln O'Barry, really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. Keep us posted on what happens to your father. Best of luck in everything you do. Thank you.
Thank you for giving us the time.